Well, hello YouTube. Today I am going to be making pepper steak. Now, this is not going to be a steak au poivre, as they say in France, because there's a difference. The steak au poivre needs this whole sauce that you make with it, and it's really, really good. But I don't have any of the ingredients to make that sauce. You need like cream, and you need some brandy and cognac and all this other stuff. So what I'm doing is I am going to be making a pepper crusted steak. Now then, it's about 6 o'clock right now, and I'm going to be cooking this steak at around 8:30. So what I'm going to do first is some little prep work. I'm going to marinate it first. So here's what we got. Alright, so over here what I've done is I've got about a 1/4 cup of peppercorns. You see them there? And I put them into this wax paper little packet that I made, and fold this over, because these are whole peppercorns. What we're gonna do is we're gonna crush them. So we got them in a nice little packet there where they can't escape. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pull out a big pan, huh? Just take it to it, all right? Right, okay. Now we've got ourselves some nicely cracked peppercorns. What we're going to do is we're actually just going to pour them into that pan that we were just using to crush them. And I'll show you why in a second. Alright, so here we've got our pan with some peppercorns in it. And now what we're going to add to that is we're going to take, about, that much salt. It's about a teaspoon, maybe a little more in there. And also a little bit of ground pepper. We're making pepper steak here, you know? Pepper. Pepper steak. Lots of pepper. That's the key. Alright. Now, just go and, get the salt and the pepper nicely mixed up in here. Don't breathe it. It'll make you sneeze. Alright. So, what we're going to do then, so we've got our steak. I've got a nice porterhouse steak here from Herondale Farm. And you guys should really check out these steaks. You could also use a ribeye. Ribeye is good. Or New York strip, which is 1/2 of the porterhouse. The porterhouse is the New York strip on one side and a filet mignon on the other. So it's like 2 steaks in one, which is what makes it so extra special. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some Dijon mustard, and we're going to put a little bit of Dijon mustard on each side of the steak. Alright, so now we've got our steak here, which has been mustarded. And we've got our peppercorn stuff here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get everything in the middle of the pan here in a pile. And then we're going to take this steak here and put it in here and get it nicely covered in peppercorns. Okay, so here's our steak. It has been peppered and mustarded, and upon inspection I see that my pepper is not covering every square inch of my steak, which is the way I like it. So I'm going to put some more on. Alright, so now I'm going to put it in the fridge for like 2 hours. And then after 2 hours, I'm going to cook it, and it's going to be delicious. Alright, so, 2 hours. Hello, YouTube. And it's been like 2 hours now. It's 8:45, and it's just about, I'm going to cook my steak now. So here it is. After it's been all nice and sitting in the fridge for a couple hours with the pepper and stuff on it. So what I've done here is I've got a frying pan with some olive oil, and I've brought that to where the oil is smoking, which is how hot you want it to be. There we go. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to put this steak in here on this frying pan for about 4 to 5 minutes on each side. Maybe a little bit longer. And that'll get it down to where it's about medium rare. Which is how I like my steaks. Now the one thing you want to take in mind when you're cooking a steak is that you don't want to flip it over and over and over again. You want to flip it once. So, let it cook on the one side until it's completely cooked. And then turn it over until it's completely cooked on that side. And that way, you get it cooked nice and brown on both sides, and then you get it nice and perfect in the middle. And that's the way to do it. Now, if it's the summertime, do it on a grill. It'll be way better. But I haven't put my grill together yet. It's actually sitting in my kitchen here in a box. So I'm not doing that, obviously. Alright, so this here's done. And you can see there what it looks like in the middle. It's nice and pink on the inside and nice and brown on the outside with the pepper. And I kind of stopped the video and the cooking because it got really smoky because I don't have a vent. So you guys want a vent or you do it outside or something. But anyway, this is going to be good. Hang on 1 second. I got some other things that I got to put on my plate and then I'll take. Alright, so here we go. I made some of the cream spinach that I made when I made buffalo wings, so I got that there. And also, I got some rice pilaf, which is rice-a-roni, so you don't need any instructions. So, here we go. Get a bite of the steak. Mmm. Not good. Mmm.